Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 6165 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 25 moves to clear out 138 jelly and collect 3 ingredients. And there's a lot going on here. If you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would really help me out. So I'm seeing right away we have keys that are in sugar chests, so we need to collect keys to get to keys to open things up. At first I was thinking these look like coconut wheels under here, but I'm betting it's just more of these rainbow twists, which is not good. Rainbow twists are blockers, coconut wheels are helpful. Yeah, we got the bad stuff under there. And we've got licorice locks and licorice swirls and crystal candies. I see some crystal candies. Lots of bad things. And then where do we drop these? We can drop these anywhere here. We can't drop them in the every other section, I think. But maybe there's a conveyor belt over here. Maybe we don't have to be so worried. But maybe we do. That's yet to find out because I just can't see through all of the haze here. Ooh, I like wrapped candies. But I really need to get to this. How can I get to this? That's one way right there. I like that. Color Bomb just kind of took off. Now if I can get to these rainbow twists, I can take all of them out at once. This one is the closest to going. I just can't now reach it. It's a shame. Okay, here we go. So that's going to snap all of this and really clear this out quickly for us. I can collect another key and take out some licorice, which is good. Oh, look at this. I like, oh, now what do I want to do? I'm going to go for this Color Bomb stripe because I like getting rid of some of these things over here. And presumably I'll have enough power that I'll be able to get rid of this because I've got a green coming down at this. So I think that's a good move. I do have portals here. But is this going to get stuck, or is there a way to deposit it? I'm very worried about this guy right here. But one of the reasons that I don't mind playing a few times is because I learn things. And so if there's a pitfall to avoid, now we know about it. And my goodness, do we know about it. That's kind of evil and awful. Normally I love wrapped candies, but here I'm going to go for a stripe because wrapped candies over an ingredient don't help much. I have to figure out if there's even a way to redeem this. There is. I would have to get rid of this. Actually, if I hadn't made that, and I just had the orange, then I could bring these through. So that was a mistake on my part to move without considering all of the consequences. So we have to find another way around this. Oh, Sasu. I know you like to be fed first thing in the morning. Well, I'm up earlier than I normally am, and you still want me to feed you? Imagine that. All right, let's see. I'm not liking this. There's so much that I have to set up on either side in order to get this to work. And then I still have all of these other little bits and pieces that I need to contend with. Yikes. I kind of just want to forget about this and hope that things turn out on their own. I just need a blue right there. How can I get a blue right there? Because then I could slide things over. Well, what I'm going to do is take out all orange stripes and just make a big upset. Because if I can get rid of the licorice, then I'll have a better shot of coordinating things for the future. I can make another color bomb. It would get struck right away. I'm going to go ahead and do it because I need something to change here. Oh, look at this. Okay. So there's a pitfall, but we can sometimes get out of that pitfall. Do we have enough now to be able to complete this? I don't think we do, specifically because of that pitfall. It slowed us down quite a bit. I don't have time to work on both things here. But that's okay. I feel good about the future now, knowing that I'm able to get out of it if I get into it, but more importantly, try to avoid it before I ever get there. It's going to be tricky, and sometimes the board takes over and I can't control it. But now that I know about it, I have a better shot of controlling it, right? So I'm going to pause the recording, feed poor little Sasu, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off until I have something important to share. Okay, so it's kind of tough to get a good enough start where we can clear everything out by the end. And this is really a good setup at this stage. Lots of green to help me out down here, plus a little bit up here where it may make a difference. And all of the ingredients were on the right track. It is difficult to avoid them getting off track sometimes. But again, when we know about it, it becomes a bit easier. I'm going to go straight for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything that I can do to open these up. There we go. Look at that. And this one is close by. It's more out in the open. And look at that. I've got that orange right there to help me. So not too bad. It took between 5 and 10 tries. I only had to fill up my lives once. And so that worked out fairly well. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. I'm going to check and see how I'm doing this morning after a little bit of sleep on the semifinals for the All-Stars event. Let's see where I am on the leaderboard. I was at about 10th last time, and now I'm at about 12. It doesn't look like there was much activity overnight. I'm in direct competition with Ed, and I can see a little picture here, and he looks friendly. I like him by his little avatar. I always feel bad competing against people directly. But we still have Kim, and she's still over. I'm assuming Kim is the woman in the picture, because that's more center stage. So she is quite a ways ahead, but she's still just over 300,000 points. So I'm going to have to make my move fairly soon in order to get this, get it within striking distance, because even though I'm close to the top 10, that doesn't mean I'm close to the top slot, and that's where I need to be. All right, that's it for me. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thanks for watching.